Kaixo, hey everybody, Anne-Marie here. If you've been following my daily Euskara practice, what is wrong with this picture? You already know. I am not at my desk today. I'm in a different room because, well, I sat down to make my video, which is right by the front window at my desk, and I forgot that my dad is putting around my place today. I think he's made it his mission during lockdown to paint every square inch of the exterior of this place, even though, I mean, arguably, like, I don't think it was that bad. I don't think it really needed all the paint that he's putting on this structure, but I think he needs something to do. So Aita is out there right outside my front window, and he's got his very loud talk radio going, and it was really distracting. So I had to move over here. I've got the dishwasher running in the background, so like, sorry, it's still not an ideal setup. It's just one of those days, you know, I gotta do my Euskara homework. I have to make this video, and here we are. So I'm very grateful. Yes, my father is working on this place, but you know, sometimes the AM radio, like, well, I was gonna say, could you turn it down a notch? But he's older. He can't hear as well as I can. So anyway, I'm leaving him alone. But here we are. Today we're continuing what I've been working on the last few days is, I don't know, I feel like I should know if this verb tense has a name, but I'm working on practicing using verbs in the present tense to describe habits or things you do habitually. So the exercise I have today is a whole page, and it's titled Zer egiten du egunero gizon honek. So what does this man do every day, I think is what that means. So there's a bunch of different sentences that I'm going to work through, and they have blanks at the end. So they give you the verb basically, and I have to conjugate that verb. So if I can remember from my practice, was it yesterday, 2 days ago? I don't know. If I can remember, we're changing the end of the verb to sen for most verbs, but some verbs we're going to have it be ten at the end, which is for verbs that end in N, have fricative sounds, which I still don't really know what that means, but it's some verbs that end with the letter I. I learned not all verbs ending with the letter I, but it's like si, chi, si sounding verbs, I think. They use ten at the end, and then, I think there was a third criteria, but it's escaping me. So maybe it'll come up, and maybe I'll have to look that up as we go along. But let's just get started. The first sentence, hold on. I don't have my glasses on, so let me just zoom in on this page. Okay. Zapatak eta prakak jantzi blank. So jantzi is the verb here. So if I remember correctly from my clothing vocabulary, I think prakak was pants. So this guy, every day, he puts on his shoes and his pants. Okay, so jantzi is the verb. Oh, this is fun because this is the first time actually that I need to practice doing like the main verb and conjugating the auxiliary verb. So like this might take a minute figuring out what the auxiliary verb is. Auxiliary? I don't even know. Auxiliary? Anyway, so jantzi is the verb. So I'm going to say, let's see, I want to say Jansen, but I feel like there was some weird tricky thing that our teacher was telling us in class that like if it ends in TZ, like somehow you switch it to ZT. Like why? I don't know why you gotta make your life complicated. But I think since it's a Jansi, I think it should be Jansten. Okay, so that's that. But then what's the auxiliary verb that goes with it? I'm going to say we're going to use Ukon here, and he's one guy, so first person singular. But he's putting on multiple things, so I think that's going to be a D2. Zapatak eta prakak jansten D2. Oh, jeez. Off to a rocky start. Okay, aurpegia garbitu. Arpegia. I don't know this word, so I'm gonna ask everybody's favorite, Elhuar Histagiak. It says face or courage. So does he clean his face or clean his courage? I think in this context, we're talking about his face. So gotta be two. It ends in a two. So I think we're gonna do a regular sen for that one. So gotta be sen. I think we're gonna use ukan again. So arpegia gotta be sen tu. Next one, preshaka Goshaldu. Preshaka. Oh, there's so much vocabulary in here that I'm like, what? What? Preshaka says, Elhuar says it means quickly or in a rush. Oh, like pressé, like in French, yeah, that's how you say it. So you're in a rush. So he's eating breakfast in a rush. So Goshaldu is our verb. Oh man, I'm a little weird about these verbs that have a do at the end, because like I guess we dropped the D entirely. It's not just the U. We got to get rid of the D. So Goshaltsen, Goshaltsendu, I think. Okay. Then we've got echetik irten blank. So I think echetik, I struggle with remembering my suffixes, but I think tik is the one that means like from the place or from the thing. So I think he's going from the house. Irten, he's like leaving the house. I'm going to say irtsen. Yeah, irtsen. And then because this is a movement verb, I'm going to say we're going to use isan as an auxiliary verb instead of ukan, so irtsenda. Echetik irtsenda. Okay. Longer sentence. Lantegirako bidean egunkaria eroshi. Lantegia, I think, is like a factory or like the workplace. Bidean, is it like on the road to the factory? He buys a newspaper? I'm gonna punch this into Google Translate. He's buying a newspaper on the way to the workshop. Not really sure how lantegia should translate to English. Doesn't really matter, but basically on his way to work, he's buying a newspaper. So eroshi is our verb. That ends in an I, and I'm thinking it's a fricative sound. So we're gonna do eroshten. He's only buying one newspaper, so I'm gonna say du. Okay. Gero autobusa hartu. So then he takes the bus. Oh, hartu. Okay. So I came across this. Was it last video? A couple videos ago, and I struggled because I didn't know if it was hartutsen or hartsen. So I asked, and it was so cute. My mom actually went into the comments. She's working on her homework too, separately, and she said, "I hope someone gives you an answer, because I have the same question." And then Aitor, mysterious Aitor, whoever you are, thank you so much, sir. He said Heldu becomes Heldsen. He confirmed that for us, so thank you. I'm going to guess that it's the same thing here with hartu, heldu, hartu. So I'm going to say hartsen. And then would that be a movement verb as well, I think? Wait, no, maybe not, because even though he's like taking the bus, I don't think like taking is a movement verb technically, like hartsen. So I'm going to stick with hartsen du. Let's see about that. Okay, autobusean, auki, batean, eseri. Oh man, this is like a whole collection of words that I know I should know what they are. Okay, so in the bus, I know that much. Auki, I think is the door? No. Chair. Sorry. I'm like, what makes sense in this context? I knew it was some sort of like household vocabulary, so I think it's saying there's only one chair free. Esheri, I don't remember what that means right now. So I'll just put that into Elihuar. See what they have to say with Esheri is, they're saying Esheri is to sit down. Oh, so it's not that there was only one seat free. It's in the bus. He sat down on one chair. Okay, cool. So Esheri, that ends in an I. Is it a fricative sound? Eshartsen or Esharten? I think I came across this before. Irakuri and I think it was Ekari. There were a few verbs that I came across that ended in RI and they were not with 10. They were with sen. So I'm going to say that Esheri fits into that category. What did I just say? Sen. Eshartsen. Du. He's sitting in one chair. Okay. Egunkaria irakuri. I just mentioned that, so I'm going to say Egunkaria irakursen. And then du. Yeah, because it's one newspaper. Then we've got Lantegi aurean autobusetik jaichi. Okay, something about the workshop again. Aurean, I think, is like a directional word, like tells you about your place and time, but I don't remember. Is it in front? Like aurean? Is it saying that the bus, from the bus, he gets up right in front of he gets out right in front of the, what do you call it, the workshop or his workplace? Yeah, autobusetik. Okay, it doesn't have to be so complicated. Let's break it down. Autobusetik, so the bus, and I just said tik is from the bus, right? Lantegi aurean, in front of the factory. And then Yaichi, I think in this context, yeah, I would say like he's getting off the bus in front of the factory. Okay, whew. It doesn't have to be that hard. You just got to break it down. You know, got to take the time. A lot of times I see sentences in Basque with like multiple words, longer words, and I just get into panic mode. And I'm like, hopefully one day that will subside. But once you break it down, it's not so complicated. So let's see. Yaichi, is this considered a fricative sound? Ah, man. Yaiten? No. Yaisten? Yaisten? I'm going to say that this is like the first one. Well, the first one was Yansi. This is a Yaichi. So I'm going to say we're going to switch that S and the T around. So do a Yaisten. And then, is that a movement verb? I think so. Like he's getting off the bus. That's a movement, right? So I'm going to say Yaitenda. Okay, what else? Oines Joan blank lantegira. So I think by foot, he goes to the factory. So that would be Yuaten da. Hamabiak arte lan egin blank. So he works until 12 arte. I think that means until, right? Because you say biar arte, until tomorrow, gero arte, like until later. Either way, egin is the word we're working with. So I'm going to say egiten du. Hamabiak eta bostean laguna ikushi. So, and then at 12 and 5, so 12:05, he sees his friends. So that'll be ikushten du. No? Yeah, sees his friend, one friend, right? Ikushten du. Biak tabernara Juan. So at 2 o'clock, he goes to the bar, the tavern, bar and grill. So that's Yuan again. So we're going to say Yuaten da once again. Oh, I like this. Repetition. Practice makes perfect. Lehoaren ondoan esheri blank hayek. Oh. Lehoa, oh, I should know what this means. Ah, that's the window. I knew it was some sort of house vocabulary. So I think it's they sit. Yeah, they sit by the window. So now we got multiple people in play here. So we're gonna do. Let's see. Leoaren onduan esher. What did I say before? Eshertsen. And then since it's multiple people, would that be? Oh man, would that be dute? Eshertsen dute hayek? Yeah, because it's hayek, I think. Baskaria eskatu. Oh, what's eskatu? Again, all these words of like, I've seen them before. It doesn't sink in though. Okay, eskatu is to need, to ask for, to request. So they order, I guess. They ask for lunch. Okay. Baskaria eskatsen. And then it's dute again, because it's two of them, I think. Tabernariak ura eta ogia ekari. So they bring them tabernariak. Is that like house water and house bread? They bring them. Ekartsen. Ekari, is that a movement verb? No, I think it's like, no, because it has, what's the difference? It has an object. I think that's the difference, right? So I'm going to say no to that. I'm going to say ekartsen ditu, because it's multiple things that they're bringing them, I think. Okay. And then what else we got? Eta mahai gainyan utsi. So mahai is the table. Gainyan on top of the table. Utsi. Again! It's another one of those words where I'm like, I've seen this a million times. Utsi, to leave. So I guess that means that they're leaving the water and the bread on the table. So that would be utsi. Again, it's the TZI. So do we switch them again? Usten. And then usten. It's multiple things being left. Is it D2 again, like the last one? Usten D2. Dena osho gustura nyan. Gustura. What is that? Is that like an appetite? Like they all have a good appetite? El Huar says gustura means comfortably or at ease. So they eat. They all eat comfortably, very comfortably. So yan is gonna change to yaten, I guess. Yaten. Once again, I think we're still talking about the two friends, so I'm gonna say yaten dute. Lagunak bashoa bete. Bete. What is bete? So the friends, I know that much. And I noticed that it's lagunak, not lagunek. So that's telling me that we're going to use isan instead of ukan here as the auxiliary. Bete, according to El Huada, means to fill, to make full, to satisfy, to gratify. So the friends fill their glass. Bashoa is singular. Today I actually have as one of the tabs up on my computer the teacher's copy of this exercise, so I can actually refer to that, because yeah, I would have just put betsen, but the teacher's edition is saying that it's a betetsen. You add the tsen in this case on top of the verb, so betetsen dute. I'm gonna stick with that. That's what I've been going with. Let's keep it going. Okay. What next? Baina Mikelek es blank edan ardorik. So, but Mikel doesn't want any wine. Es du? Yep. Es du edatsen. Yes, I think so. And then Baskaria ordaindu Ordeindu? Because it starts with or, I want to say that means order, but we already talked about ordering, right? Oh, Google Translate is saying that means to pay for lunch. Okay, so Baskaria ordeinsen NTZ? Yeah, Teacher's Edition says that's it. Man, this is a very involved lunch sequence. Does he do this every day? Itagero lanera Joan. Okay, finally he goes back to work. Joaten da. Saspiak laurden guchitan amaitu. Okay, I don't know amaitu, but I'm guessing this is what time he gets off work. So 7 minus 15. So 6:45, I think. Amaitsen du. Lantegian ane ikushi. Oh, wait. At work he sees ane? Okay. Ikusten du. Ane coches etori. Does that mean ane came in a car? Comes in a car? Etortsen. Is that a movement verb? So do we do etortsen da? I think so. And then aneren autuan shartu. In Ane's car, shartu? Thought that meant to leave. Does that mean he's getting in Ane's car? Okay. I guess I got that wrong. So shartsen. Oh, is that a movement verb? Shartsen da. And then we got ondoren, película ikustera Joan. Wow. And then they go see a movie. That's so nice. So this is 2 of them now. So joaten dira. Gaweko hamaiketan itzuli etxera. Okay, so at 11 o'clock at night, itzuli, don't remember specifically, but I'm guessing that means at 11 they get home, etxera, to the house. So itzultzen, wow, that sounds like a mouthful. Itzultzen? No, come on. Wait, no, it's a fricative sound. Focus, I think. So itzulten? No, Teacher's Edition says it is indeed itzultzen. I'm sorry, I want to point out, like, whew, this is a challenging pronunciation for a non-native Basque speaker. Itzultzen. The L and the T and the Z. Itzultzen. Okay, focus. Itzultzen dira. And then Oshonekatuta heldu. Oh, they arrive very tired. How nice. Okay. Oh, and so I already helped in the comments before. I know that it's heltsen. Thank you. So arriving, I think that's a movement verb too. So heltsen dira. And then Gucci afaldu etalashter oheratu. Wow, dude, I mean, I know this is a different culture, but I'm like, wait, you get home at 11 and then you have dinner? Like, no. Wait, Gucci afaldu means Gucci is like less, so they have like a little dinner? They have a light dinner maybe? Still, having a little dinner at 11 p.m., like, bro, I'm in bed by 10. I'm not having dinner at 11. Okay, but all right. Afaltsen. We drop in that D. Afaltsen dute, because it's 2 of them, and then etalashter oheratu oheratsen dute is what I'm gonna say for that one. Oh, I just checked the Teacher's Edition. I got some of those last ones wrong technically, because I guess in my heteronormative mind, he and Anne went to the movies. To me, that meant that they went home together. Wow, what an assumption. No. Apparently, according to the Teacher's Edition, everything should have been in the first person singular, because I guess this dude went home alone, and he had dinner alone, and he went to bed alone, so... Sorry. I misinterpreted. I forgot for a second that this was about his day, not his and Anne's day, but anyway, oh my gosh. That was a lot, but I also feel like doing this kind of extensive activities, like I think I'm getting the hang of it. I'm sure I made some mistakes in there, but it's good practice. Okay, whew, conjugating these verbs. So thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you being here. If you want to see more from the Hello Basque YouTube channel, please subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.